you can see the idea of using a chain attached to the bar. This is not so much to add weight per se, and this is nothing fancy. This is just a standard U-clamp, plate for it, and a nice heavy-duty chain. The idea is, of course, that as you lower the bar, you're actually taking some of the weight off of the chain because more of the pieces are resting on the floor. When you have the weight fully down to your chest in the bench press, say, or the bottom of your squat, now it is relatively lighter when your muscles run under the greatest strain, the greatest angle of the joint. As you now extend your arms, you get more links coming off the ground, so now functionally the weight gets heavier as you get into an angle of the action that is potentially stronger for you. This is not an uncommon idea, particularly for bench press and for squats. It's derived from the idea of Nautilus, equipment which used a cam to adjust the weight according to the amount of the angle of the limb. Here, I'm taking the same idea and putting it on my dumbbell that I'm going to be using for goblet squats. And it should accomplish then the same thing. As I get lower, it'll be a little bit lighter. As I extend up, it's going to get heavier. And of course, when I'm squatting, I like to use the band. Helps make sure I've got my knees stable. Helps activate the full set, the glutes and your abductors also to help stabilize the hips. As you can see, I have my dumbbell in front of me. Okay, so this is one does not have the weight. Now, here's the one that I attached the weight to. All right. So pick it up just as I would normally for a goblet squat, hanging the bar or the chain down in front of me. And you can see as I go down, take some of the weight off, the links settle on the ground. As I come up, I pick up more links. So you can see I hold the chain and I drive up to the lift. This is where it's hardest. This is where I'm driving the power at the top, and the weight gets a little heavier for me at the top. Anybody counting? And that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27. As I go, as I get tired, I'm concentrating. I'm still pushing my knees apart. And 30. Oh, yeah. And you can see I'm going to apply the same lifting concept here. And it doesn't hurt to keep the band on because that helps you, gives you something to stabilize against. See, I have my chain hooked on the same way. Good stable on the bench. I do my shoulder pull, let her down. Slow. Making sure I'm not rotating my torso. I'm just pulling. And you notice how I've turned my hand. So now my palm is towards me, and I'll finish the set, turning the hand back away again. How you turn the hand activates the shoulder posterior deltoid and your bicep a little bit differently. So I suggest doing both hand positions. This is usually stronger. This one turned towards you is not quite as strong. So I finish off with the stronger set. And then I would simply pick it up and move it to the other side of the bench. Rinse and repeat with my left hand.